So to infiltrate your network, to give you like a brief overview, in order for them to get into your network, there are two ways they can get into your network. And when I say your network, I'm talking about where you are in your building, in your offices, okay? They either have to come through the gateway, which is through our router, through our firewall. But before they can get to that, they have to go through the serviced office's firewall and router. So there's two layers of firewall. For them to get through those rules is really freaking hard. Infection-wise is the other way, that somebody opens a random file that they are not meant to open. That's why we don't allow you to run stuff on your computers. That's why we don't allow you to install stuff and that sort of stuff without an admin. You have backups in place for your data, so all your data is in SharePoint and then it is backed up and it has previous versions in X, Y, and Z. So if you got something like a ransomware, for instance, on your device, virus protection, the MEC protection that we have in place on your device would quarantine your single device to keep it away from the network, cuts it from the internet. So we can get to it, but it cannot get to the outside world, which is a prevention to stop, if you've got an infection in a file, it being uploaded to SharePoint, because your computer has no internet connectivity. So if your computer has no internet connectivity, we've cut off the way to get up, so therefore it's just your machine. The other way for them to get in, obviously, is somebody gives them their login credentials or clicks on a link and goes, oh yeah, I'll put my login credentials here, and puts them in without thinking about it. And that's why we have all other different precautions in place to stop those things. That's why you get pop-ups that go, you want to do this, why you have external emails and caution external emails, that sort of stuff to stop it. Depends on how much you want, how many, because security and business continuity, disaster recovery is all about layers. So how many layers how often do we think we're gonna maybe have an issue, and then we need to make the calculation on whether it's cost effective to do it. There is always risk where there is nothing that we can secure. In cybersecurity and protection, we cannot protect something 100% of the time, 100% complete. It's like an antivirus. You cannot get an antivirus protect you 100% of the time, because they invent too many viruses too quick. And otherwise, if you could, and when somebody invents something like that, everybody else will be out of business.